had to ask myself, what were the things we did as parents that gave them the foundation for such academic prowess? And some of the things I was able to identify, I want to share with you in this video. Today, I have a proud mom gist to share with you. So this last school award season, my kids came back with loads and loads of awards in the form of medals, cash prizes, school bags, and other stuff. And it was such a happy moment and a proud moment for me, especially because I was there for the awards ceremony. And what even makes it more interesting and more a happy thing for me is that this achievement is all on them. They achieved this level of academic success on their own without direct involvement from my husband or myself. It is completely and totally on them. And as in my nature, after the whole fanfare, I started asking myself, how were they able to achieve this level of academic discipline, academic success without the additional help of extra lessons or home teachers? I had to ask myself, what were the things we did as parents that gave them the foundation for such academic prowess? And some of the things I was able to identify, I want to share with you in this video. Perhaps they might help you also with your own kids and their academic success. And the first major thing I was able to identify was the fact that we were able to introduce a level of system and structure in their lives from when they were young, when they were toddlers in their junior grade schools. For instance, bedtime. What happens when they come back from school? Leisure time, homework time. It's like clockwise. Everybody adheres strictly to this. And what this means is that when my kids were younger, if we are to step your foot into my home by 15 minutes after 7 p.m., you are sure to see my kids sleeping. Now we have evolved the routine to accommodate their maturity and growth, but still the sequence of come back, talk, have your bath, eat lunch, homework. They don't do TV on school days. They don't do devices on school days except for homework, right? Then we hang out again, we eat dinner, then it's bedtime. Second thing I identify that is linked to this system and structure is getting them to take ownership for their own success, getting their buy-in to the importance of them succeeding, especially in academics, which is the only thing that is in front of them right now. We got them to understand the importance, how that gives them leverage in life. I will tell my kids, I love it when you people win awards. I love it when you people do well. But the truth of the matter is that that does not define who you are to us. It does not regulate our love for you. It's not a condition for us to be happy with you, for us to be proud of you. We love it when that happens, but it doesn't change our love or how we see you people. But succeeding in such a way that you are recognized gives you a leverage. The focus is not for you to be celebrated and recognized and the awards. No, the goal is for you to do well in your academics, to excel in your academics, right? Because you excelling in your academics expands your options in life. And for the fact this is what they are doing for themselves with an understanding of how it's going to impact on their future, impact on their ability to choose, I think it made all the difference. For instance, my son was a little bit laid back a few years, and I would tell him, all you need to do is just put extra effort. You are smart, you are brilliant, but what makes an extraordinary student is that little extra, not doing what everybody does, not studying the same way everybody studies, just putting a little. You will shoot ahead of those people that are already ahead of you. And he listened and we saw it work out. The third thing I identify is the fact that we remove devices from their daily lives, especially school weekdays. We realized that the moment they were not allowed to access their devices during the week when they are in school, it impacted on how well they are doing in school. Take it or leave it. I don't know the system you run in your home, but this was the result and the things we observed in our own children. It helped a great deal in how the improvement that we noticed in their academics. Another major thing I can identify that contributed to this level of academic independence is we encourage self-leadership in our kids. We encourage curiosity. We encourage problem solving. We encourage our kids to take leadership of their lives, to lead in things that concerns them. And where they get it right, we applaud, we amplify. We encourage them to be curious, have an appetite for solving problems, their problems. We don't usually give them ready-made answers for issues. They come, mommy, what is this? How do I do this? I said, what do you think? Go and find out. Go and ask Google, even long before AI was made public. Go and ask Google and then come back. Let's have conversation about it. And when she comes back, what did you find? This is what I found. Okay, now this is how we put it together. Or I'm having this challenge with ABC in school or in my class or this teacher. Okay, so why do you think they respond to you like that? What do you think you can do differently to elicit a different reaction or response from them? Go and think on it and come back. Then you come back, we have conversation. We don't readily say, oh, do this one, do this one. By the time they come to us, we have these conversations and we allow them to, as we are talking, we allow them to find the answers by themselves. We allow them to be curious. We encourage them to be curious about what is going on around them, about their environment, about the way people respond to them, about the things that happens in their immediate environment. Be curious. Don't take anything at face value. Find out why. Ask questions. Make research on things. Don't just assume. Before I continue, I have a favor to ask. I have this goal of achieving at least 500 subscribers within the next 90 days. And I believe that with your help and support, this dream will be an easy peasy thing to achieve. And how you can help me is by subscribing if you have not done that. Do that right now. And then sharing this video with as many women as possible in your network and also encouraging them to subscribe. Like and comment on the video so that the algorithm will know that it can push it to even more women who I believe will find value with this. Thank you in advance. Then finally, on this, I think another thing we are doing that helps a lot is listening to them and providing all the support that we believe that they need. We are listening to see how do we come in, what can we do to make things easy. For instance, they come back, they are complaining about how a particular teacher handles a subject, and we find out they are struggling not because the subject is difficult, but because the teacher's method is, or the way the teacher relates to them is hindering them, right? We can reach out to the school or to the said teacher and have a conversation around that. We can reach out to the school management because, again, what I believe is if they are struggling with that, and we know this because they talk to us, many of their classmates will also be struggling with that. So I will usually volunteer myself as the person that will speak when they come and say, I don't like Mr. So-and-so, I don't like. It is to your advantage that you like your teacher, right? Because when you like a teacher, chances of enjoying their subject and passing it is very high. If there's something that they are doing you don't like, if it's something we can talk over with, but if it's a personality thing, something we believe the person can't do anything about it, just who they are, we now tell them, okay, fine, there's something nice about this guy that you like. Why not focus on that and excuse this shortcoming so that you can like them? Because when you like them, you are doing yourself a favor. Your teacher can afford not to like you. It doesn't really have anything to lose, but you don't have that luxury. Your teacher already have his certificate. You are the one who is paving your academic path. Now he is done with schooling, right? So you must find a way to like your teachers, then providing the support that they need, the material that they need, the resources, the access that we believe will make it easy for them to learn. We provide it. We buy books even outside of the range of their academics. We make sure that they have access to the internet, the laptop, or whatever it is they need for their research, for their learning. We provide these things. And whatever it is that we feel they need part-time, to the best of our ability, we make sure that we provide. We can forego so many things for ourselves personally to make sure they have these things, because we know it's adding and investing into their future. Because right now their occupation, I would tell my kids, is your academics. So we make sure that they put in their best there, while we also make sure that we invest hugely in that aspect of their life. So these are the things I can readily think of that I believe are contributing to how well they are doing in school now. If I remember more, I will share as we go on. If really you got value from this video, please give us a thumb up, subscribe, and share with other moms who also need some of the information that I shared here. Until I see you next time, don't forget, you have the power to choose your best life. So please, dear woman, don't settle. See you in the next one.